Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And today we are playing one of my favorite combos in Magic, the Sorcerer's Wand combo. So we have to dive into Historic for this one. Sorcerer's Wand, 1 mana, artifact equipment. Equipped creature has tapped this to deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. So the creature is the thing that deals damage to the player or planeswalker, which means if we can equip it to a Lurking Roper or a Famished Paladin, then we get to do 1 damage to them. And if we give it lifelink, then we gain life as well, and we can untap it and do it again. And so it's infinite damage as long as we have Sorcerer's Wand, one of these 2 creatures, Famished Paladin, and now Lurking Roper, and then a way to give them lifelink to be able to go infinite with the damage. We also got Fighter Class, which is a great additional card here to make sure that we can go digging for Sorcerer's Wand. It's the cheapest equipment tutor that we've had in a while for just 2 mana to be able to do it. We also have the level 2, which can make the equip ability a little bit less. If we ever have Sorcerer's Wand, but they've been able to wipe our board with the other creatures, then that's another thing we can just play to make sure that we don't have to spend the 3 equip costs to make sure we can have this combo go off a little bit quicker. Because that is one of the biggest issues, is Sorcerer's Wand is a little bit slow having to spend the 3 mana to equip this and cast 2 mana spells to give lifelink or use Heliod's ability and have the creature stick out for a turn to untap. All those things are possible because they are cheap creatures. Opponents don't have always the perfect removal for everything. They're actually decent high toughness, so we should be able to make it work, especially with Selfless Savior, Snakeskin Veil to give him protection for a turn, Arboreal Grazer to make sure that we have all that mana to be able to actually play stuff in the early game. We need something that guarantees lets us have lots of mana multiple turns, and so I think Grazer is the perfect card for that and a good blocker for us, and that's the deck. Let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. But first, a quick reminder to help support the channel and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. It helps a ton. All right, let's dive into the gameplay. Here we go. All right, I'm against Aqui, and we do have everything that we need for this except more mana. So we need to at least draw a land for this to work, but we're going to try this out. See, this is the issue with Fighter Class, is that with Fighter Class, we don't really want more than 1 Sorcerer's Wand. It's not really needed. We do need another land here soon, though. Drowned Secrets. Oh, okay, we found the land. Perfect. We actually might be in decent shape now. Lurking Roper. We have 3 mana to equip, and then we have to have mana to give it lifelink as well. Eesh. Expensive. Milling themselves. Gotcha. So self-mill shenanigans going on here. Let's go ahead and equip this. Do not attack past the turn. We have the lifelink for the next turn. So we have the infinite combo next turn as long as they don't have bounce. Digging through the deck. They're also getting rid of potential good cards here as they mill themselves, though. Brainstorm. Island. Opt. Mills himself again. All right. It's a Arclight Phoenix deck. All right. That's actually better for us. So this is Historic Dredge. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, so that's the 3rd spell. Another Creeping Chill. Only 1 Phoenix so far. That's nice. Yeah, so we're good. We win the game. They're tapped out. We can take some damage. That's just fine. And pass to my turn and give it lifelink. And there we go. Yeah, good game, sir. There we go. All right, sweet. So that was a turn 5 combo, which is a little bit slow. Was that turn 5? Yeah, we played this out on turn 3, equipped it turn 4, played it turn 5. So turn 5 win. We need to be able to get that a little bit quicker. So that's why Arboreal Grazer is actually really important for this deck. All right, against Clitervis. I don't know why I rolled that. We have a lot of what we need, so keep this hand. Lurking Roper, we don't have green mana for it, but we also don't need green mana to finish the combo. We have red mana, so we can try to dig for Sorcerer's Wand. That is a really important piece. At the same time, though, we can just play out Famished Paladin and give it lifelink over and over again and attack him with these guys as massive creatures. As long as one of them gains life, we can keep putting counters on the stuff. They all untap. Life is great. So, like, we're in good shape. Play out green mana first. Play out Famished Paladin, swing in. Pass the turn. All right, so we have Lurking Roper for the next turn, although I might just go for Heliod first to try to get more combo pieces out there. That's a tapped land. This does give lifelink. That's the reason we have it. It's a land that gives us lifelink in case they have the ability to stop more stuff. Actually, wait. Don't attack with that yet. Pass the turn. Hushbringer. That's fine. Pass to my turn. Okay, Stronghold. Give this lifelink. Attack in. Making it bigger also protects it a little bit, so that's kind of what we're going for here. Put a counter on. Pass the turn. Getting out a Roper sooner than later could be nice. If we find another land, we can play it out and still give lifelink, and we're good. We need to find Fighter Class or the Wand. Fire Prophecy. All right, don't let them draw the card, even if they do have removal for this too. It's annoying. Indestructible now. Nice. Selfless Savior. Beautimus. We play out a Roper. I think we keep going off with this. Attack in again. I think gaining life in general is just a really powerful effect. We're hitting in for 5 with this guy each time then. Fire Prophecy. Well, don't let them draw the cards. Get up to a 5/5. If they're all just doing damage removal, we're in okay shape. They might have the Lightning Axe card. Solar Blaze. Got it. Okay, play this tap, pass the turn. Solar Blaze does not kill this, because it does damage equal to its power to itself. So we're good. Down to 20. Haktos. 4. Alright, so they can protect that. Another land would have actually been really nice there. So we can play out both lurkers. So yeah, they can block just fine. So no attacks, pass the turn. I'm kind of confused what's actually happening here. All right, so double 2 main phases. It's attacking again. It's a lot of damage, but it's not so much that we can't handle, I don't think. Especially with giving both of these life gain on the next turn. But if it happens again, that's pretty bad. Oh, he gave Vigilance as well. Yikes. If they have that same spell again, we're in trouble. All right, play out Lurking Roper. This has protection, so we don't actually get to gain life from this. And so attacking it doesn't help anything. Yeah, we're dead unless we gain life now. So attack in, whichever one they don't block, we give the other one life gain. Yeah, it's the only option that we had there. of 10. If they have double combats again, then we're in trouble. If not, then I think that we win the game. Chance for glory. All right, they had it. All right, good game. What a weird deck. Yeah, they got us. I like it. That's kind of like if you don't have Hackdos, I feel like that's a really difficult deck to win with. All right, no Sorcerer's Wand, which we do kind of have to have pretty often. Sentinel's Mark does give these guys Vigilance, though, which means we can at least be attacking him with them. And so we're going to keep this. That's a Grazer. Can't actually play out Grazer unless I use this. A little bit awkward, actually. Okay, so Selfless Savior. Yeah, Sunpetal Grove. I need this to not be... I need this to be a shock land instead of the red source. I don't know why I have this. I think I have shock lands and Sunpetal Groves in green, and so that's why. Ramp is important, but if we also don't get out our good stuff, it's not very great. So let's go Famished Paladin. Pass the turn. We have 6 copies of Sorcerer's Wand. Maybe we do need 8 just to make sure that we hit it. Because and we probably also need to be mulliganing a little bit more aggressively for it because we have more pieces of all the other parts of the combo. But all those other pieces can actually win games without the Sorcerer's Wand, where Sorcerer's Wand can only win games if we have the combo. Okay, Sedgemoor Witch. Created a treasure instead of killing Selfless Savior. I think it's a little bit interesting. Well, there you go. There's that. Okay, let's go Sorcerer's Wand. We'll play out the other Famished Paladin now. Pass the turn. All right, we have protection for Famished Paladin. We have Sorcerer's Wand. We have 2 of them out and available. We need more land. Maybe this is better as a land ORLs or something like that because it can add mana even if we don't have lands in hand. Yeah, maybe we do want land elves instead of a Arboreal Grazer there. I was thinking that it would be better because we'd be able to just add the mana. It's there, even if it dies, it still adds the mana in the early game, which is where we need it. We need to get up to 4 mana quickly. Okay, pass my turn. Inspiring Vantage. Equip this here. Pass the turn. All right. Combo in the next turn. We have protection. There's other ways they can deal with it, though. Force us to sacrifice or something like that. Deadly Dispute. Draw some more cards, trying to find answers. And Blood Artist. All right, so we win. They're trying to just dig for the answers. They didn't find it. Didn't find anything that would work well enough there. Pass the my turn. And then Addendum, as long as we cast it on our turn, our main phase. Then we're good. and that's game. Sweet stuff. I like it. Not too shabby. All right, we can Lotta, and let's mulligan this one. There we go. We have Sorcerer's Wand. We have a lot of creatures. We have all of the things we need except more mana, but we're fine. Fighter's class goes to the bottom. Okay, more Sorcerer's Wand. Not quite as good as more lands, but you know, it's up there. Okay, Mind Stone. We have to be worried about removal. Play up Paladin, pass the turn. This is where man, Lurking Roper does dodge a lot more removal than Famished Paladin does. Toski. No! We have to get that out of the land. We have Heliod. I could just make this a massive creature that has Vigilance attack in right now. It'll be a 4/5. We gain life. It doesn't need to untap. We have Heliod to then gain some life later. But it means that we're a couple turns away from going off. If we don't find land for 2 more turns, this is the better play. If we find land next turn, we can Sorcerer's Wand, find the piece. They could also have more removal. I think this just in general gives us a better creature. Like 4 or 5 is a lot harder to block and kill. Opponent scoops it up. We didn't have the combo. We didn't have everything there. But at the same time, though, a vigilant life-linking dude, like a 4 or 5 with vigilance, is just really good for turn 3 as well. Like it is pretty good. It won't keep lifelink all the time. Lifelink is only until end of turn with Sentinel's Mark if you play it on main phase. But good enough against Gruul, I guess. All right, a bit up against Huckleberry Jive, and beautiful hand. Keep this. This is exactly what we're looking for. Grazer in the opening hand. Have the ability to play out Sorcerer's Wand on the next turn with a Famished Paladin. And then if we have, I guess, yeah, sure, we'll play this out tap. Submit 1, play tapped. Yeah, this is just good, okay, guys? Runaway Steamkin. All right, Famished Paladin, Sorcerer's Wand. They will have potentially some removal for this. No attacks past the turn. We do have the ability to put counters onto Grazer by putting Sorcerer's Wand onto it, gaining it some life, and at least get some counters so it's a better blocker in case they do remove this. So we have some things we can do. This deck really needs ways to be able to gain life a little bit quicker. I can spend the entire turn equipping this, but I think what we do is we play out Heliod instead, so that we have the way to gain life on the board. And say no attacks, and now we just really hope they don't have removal in response or whatever. What? Oh, I guess they're comboing off right now. Crash through. They still have 3 mana. I thought they were like, oh, they're not doing anything this turn, but they're comboing off, which is probably more terrifying. Yeah, double Steamkin. All right. Do they have the ways to draw cards, though? Just a few. 5 mana, so they could play Hazard's Monument. Okay. They get to draw a card and discard a card whenever you cast a creature spell. Okay, no blocks. I think we just won. All right, Sunpetal Grove. Equip, give it lifelink. And boom, bam, there we go. Nice. All right, so there you guys have it with Infinite Roper, and the deck did win 4 out of 5 games, which is pretty good. We had a lot of really good pieces in here. Arboreal Grazer, I like and disliked here. I think that Llanowar might be better. The one thing I like about Arboreal Grazer is it gets out other colored lands instead of just green, where we do need white and red, and we need other stuff more so. And we actually need more white mana in general too. And so I'm in between with that. I think, I'm not sure if Grazer is, or Land of War is better than Grazer. It's a better later gameplay, especially if we don't have any lands in hand than Grazer is. But I think Grazer is the better turn one play if you have 3 lands in hand or whatever. So anyway, I like the deck. I think it's super fun. We definitely needed to mulligan a little bit more aggressively for Sorcerer's One, I believe, during one of the games. But in general, Famished Paladin, Lurkin Roper, Heliod gives us a really, really powerful board where we just have massive creatures that we can have them gain life every turn, which means they're vigilant. They just stick there and they gain enough life that it's really difficult for people to deal with. Like, that actually showed off really well. Sentinel's Mark giving him Vigilance 2 does also get around that ability a little bit. Moment of Heroism was the one card I'm not sure if I liked as much. There are more auras to give it. It's just the only other 2-drop thing that gave lifelink. I don't think that, what is it? Gains lifelink is what I need to look for. I don't think there's anything in the 1-drop slot that worked for it. Yeah, so nothing else I can find in the 1-drop slot. So it is the next best thing, I believe, because of how cheap it is. There's a couple things in like the 3-drop slot or whatever 4-drop slot you can find that are okay. But yeah, actually, wait, is there anything with Death Touch? There it is, actually. Okay, we do have this. Target creature gets... So Alchemist's Gift, but then we'd have to go into black mana as well for this, which maybe we cut out Fighter's Class and go into black mana instead and just dig for Sorcerer's Wand with other means. I'm not sure. 4-color might be a little bit difficult to really go for, to have that, just to have it be a 1 mana thing to go for. But that does mean that on turn 4, you can pay 3 to equip and use Alchemist's Gift to then give lifelink, which is pretty good. So anyway, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks so much. Bye-bye.